Hey guys, this is Peter Jam. Today I'm gonna talk about sympathy and empathy. What are the differences and what are they? Before I start with sympathy and empathy, there's another word which is called apathy. So as we see, the three words have the same ending, which is the pathy part, which comes from a Greek word pathos, which means feeling, having feeling. Meanwhile, apathy, which means lack of feelings. So if you are apathetic about something, it means that you don't have any feeling, which literally means for me not to care about something. And I will give you lots of examples soon. Let's go to the sympathy and empathy, which recently also I wrote a song about it and released on the 30th of June. It's called Them. So what is sympathy and empathy? I will tell you what is it. So back to the second part of the word, the ending, pathy, which is pathos in Greek, which is feeling. So between sympathy and empathy, sympathy is sim means with, together. So you are feeling together with the other. And empathy is just literally means in. So you are in the feeling of the other. So I will give you a quick example and then go to a beautiful explanation how I learned also about it. So I can tell you about anything that recently we protest or demonstrate, or we want to get global rights for children, for women, for all the oppressed or the marginalized groups. It can be even for animals, animal rights also, which I'm part of. So some people are apathetic, some people are sympathetic, and some people are empathetic. The empathetic ones, I'm just gonna start from this side, which means that when you see an animal that is hurt on the street, you think that you start to feel that it's part of you, your hand, your heart, your leg is hurt, because you are in pain with the animal. You're feeling that pain on your skin. Or if you're gonna be sympathetic, you can say that you feel the pain, but the pain is outside of yourself. So you're as if you're seeing the other as other still. You still care. It's not the apathy, the apathetic. The apathetic is literally not to care, not to have any feelings. You just like ignore and keep on going. Meanwhile, if you are sympathetic, you might little bit help as much as you can and say like that's it. But if you have empathy, you would take that animal and take care of it just to get it better, as if you don't leave part of your organs to bleed and say this much I care. So I will give you a beautiful explanation that I learned this few years ago from the late Professor Albert Agazarian, blessed be his soul, which I had good special also communication with him. Sometimes he explained to me in a way, he said, do you know what is sympathy and empathy and the difference with them? I said, yeah, tell me. And he said, it's just the difference between height and altitude. And as I have traveled a lot, I know what does it mean altitude, which is whenever you're in the plane, they said altitude is this much, this many thousand feet from the ground. So altitude is measured always from up to down. Meanwhile, if you're gonna ask somebody's height, it's usually from the ground and up. It's like just different way of looking at things. So he said, you got it. Just sympathy is like altitude. It's from up to down. So you think that, or you know that you are the more powerful or more privileged or whatever. You care, but you care from up to down. Meanwhile, empathy is when you see eye to eye. which with the them, it's gonna be us. And recently also I have made a post saying what is them is the lack of awareness in what is us. So us and them, we are all one. Be well. Peace.